Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is some Sims 4 expansion pack ideas that I had that I wanted to share with you guys. And kind of like I hope that these would eventually come to the game. Some of them might eventually come to the game, some of them probably won't. But I think that would really enhance the gameplay for Sims 4 if they should bring these in. Now, I play Sims 4 on the PlayStation 4 version. However, they do obviously still have it on computers as well as phones and etc. So I don't know how they would bring it in for the PlayStation 4 or vice versa. But it would be quite interesting to see how they would bring these ones in. I have 12 different expansion packs that I'll be going over with you guys, and I will be kind of explaining like some of the new stuff that they could bring in with each and every pack, and go from there. So let's start it. These are not in order by like ones I want more or anything like that, but number one is Zoo. So the Zoo expansion pack is something I was thinking of because imagine like your Sims never were able to go and to a zoo. Like they were never actually able to go see like these exotic animals such as tigers, bears, lions, etc. So they could go there, and that could be like a new venue. You can create your own zoos and all that, and then send your Sims to go visit them. Or you could also possibly even have a new area where it's just exclusively for you to go visit the zoo, maybe. Or also, you could even get a job as a zookeeper or some type of handler. I think that would be really, really interesting. Or even a performer where you perform with these animals. I think that would be really, really interesting. Another thing that could possibly come from this is exotic pets, where you could actually get some of the zoo creatures as pets, because there's some people out there that do have some zoo animals out there that are normally commonly seen in zoos, such as monkeys and etc., as pets, and you might even be able to get them as pets in The Sims if they should add zoos as an expansion pack. I think I would love to play it. I mean, I don't know how I would put things together, but I would love to play the zoo expansion pack should it ever actually exist. Number 2 is get farming. So this is something that I've seen a lot of people that play Sims saying that they want, and that's get farming. And what that pretty much means is like a farming pack. Like, I know we have like gardening and all that, but you should be able to like actually own a farm and kind of do like the whole plowing, have to do everything that a farmer would do, as well as owning those farm animals such as chickens and pigs and cows and all that, and kind of get the thing, and you could become a full farmer, and that could be like your source of income in some cases, even if they add a new land to it to where it's like a farmland area. That would be really, really unique. And like I said, the new job that they could add would be a farmer. I think it would be really, really interesting. Number 3, amusement park. So this is something that I was thinking about because Sims really, yes, they have water parks, but they don't have amusement parks like roller coasters and stuff like that. So imagine like being able to go to Hershey Chocolate World or whatever in The Sims. It would be really interesting. And if you're not from PA, Hershey Chocolate World is a amusement park here in Pennsylvania. Anyways, but like imagine you'd be able to build your own amusement park and send your Sims to that amusement park, as well as you could even have your own area, maybe even with it, that comes with it, or have your Sims become like an amusement park worker or an owner at an amusement park. Like, you should be able to buy them, and then like kind of like you do with retail and Sims, you might be able to buy like an amusement park and own it as your own, and have like customers come in and be your like amusement park guest and stuff like that. It'd be really interesting. if they would actually do something like that. Number 4 is Go to School Pack. So this one is actually similar to the next one I'll be doing, but I'll show you the difference in a minute. So Go to School Pack is where you're going to be able to become teachers, and also even a principal, as well as follow your children and high schoolers to school. I think that'd be really interesting because some of the jobs you do, you actually get to follow them to work. So you should be able to follow your children to school. I think it'd be a good idea, as well as introducing the new teacher career, as well as principal, as well as possibly even allowing you to build your own school. Number 5, university. So university is a little bit different than the Go to School Pack. And the reason why I'm doing that is because university will focus on college students. And once you hit the age of you're graduating from high school, you have the option of going to college. And I think that should be the same for Sims. You should also be able to live in maybe a specific area where it's just for college students or whatever, like an expansion area. I think that'd be really cool, and also possibly even making it to where your Sims could even become a professor at a college. That'd be really unique as well. And you'd actually be able to go to their college classes, then etc. Number 6, superheroes and supervillains. So, if you know me, I did do a video a little while ago where I created my own superheroes in The Sims. But they really are just pretty much regular Sims and costume. But imagine if you're actually able to create your own superheroes or supervillains in Sims. I mean, they already have vampires, so why not? I don't know. I mean, you could just bring them in, or you could even add a new area to it as well. Number 7 leads us to Supernatural. So Supernatural in Sims is something I love to play around with. You guys will take notice in a couple of my series that there is a lot of supernatural stuff that goes around. More so recently in Sims Paradise, where Nicole is dealing with some vampire issues. But with that said, I would love to see more types of supernatural being introduced, like werewolves, witches, as well as other things. And you should be able to maybe even become like a sorcerer or something like that, to where you have like a spell book and all that, and you could do these different Sim spells and all that on other Sims to make them do other things or etc. I think it'd be really, really unique. They can add a new area, kind of like Forgotten Hollow, if they wanted to, with this expansion pack. It'll be really, really interesting. I would love it. Number 8 is Paradise Living. So Paradise Living is an expansion pack that I've seen kind of similar expansion pack before, but I don't know the exact name of it before. So it's kind of like beach living, and where you could actually go to the beach, and you could probably even become like a lifeguard as a job, as well as own a beach house, or own a house that's on the water, go into the water, swim in the water, and interact with other creatures that are in the water, such as sharks, whales, and dolphins. I think that'd be really, really interesting to bring to The Sims, because they don't really have any interaction with the ocean water that they see. I do know that there is a sea monster in The Sims, like her name's Destiny. Maybe you can have an interaction with her. That'd be really interesting if they would bring this in. I think it would be really unique. Number 9, First Jobs. So First Jobs is something that I think a couple people I heard saying about this, other Simmers, and that is, when you are a teenager, you should be able to get a job, and you do have a job. They have some options where you can get jobs, but it's kind of like fast food worker, handyman, stuff like that. But it's not really specific. I was thinking maybe you could actually become like a fast food worker at a specific restaurant, like McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, um, Wendy's, Burger King, etc. Like, just bring like a little bit of like that realism into it, as well as expand first jobs for adults as well, because once they age up to adults, they cannot keep their first jobs as like those types of things. And I think you should be able to, because some adults do have those jobs like McDonald's and all that, which is absolutely fine. Um, and that would make things a lot more realistic. Um, they don't necessarily have to add any new areas for this one. Just add that like maybe like a couple new areas that you could work, like I said, like McDonald's or etc. But still, number 10 is automobiles. So they could add a new city with this. Or not, but the main thing I think coming out of this one is vehicles, and a lot of people have been wanting Sims to add vehicles and also be able to train like new interactions with your kids, like being able to train your kids how to drive and all that to make things more realistic in the world. I would love it, personally. Moving on, we got Sims Got Talent. So this is kind of like America's Got Talent, but Sims Got Talent. I was kind of thinking, because they don't have an actual career where you can become a professional singer, besides like get famous, but you'd have to go like other routes to become the singer. I was thinking you can actually become a professional singer in this. Maybe they can add a new area, or not. But I was thinking maybe they could add some new interactions as well as that new career. That'll be really, really interesting. And I would love it because, I mean, if you have a sim like I do that really likes to sing, I think that it would be really, really good. And number 12 is Handicap Sims. So, I don't know if they would do an expansion pack with this one, like a new area, I mean. But they could add like where your Sims can be handicapped, because that would be bringing things realistic to the world, because there's people out there that are handicapped, and it's not like meant to poke fun at them at any other way. It's just to make the realism on the Sims, because Sims are the closest thing to a human than anything else. And having that would be that. And maybe you can even have a new career where you could become like a home nurse or a CNA or something like that. I think that that would be really, really interesting. Maybe you can even build your own nursing homes. That'll be really, really cool as well to do. Anyways, with that said, that's going to go ahead and end this one out. I hope you guys liked these 12 expansion pack ideas, and I hope to see at least a couple of them come to Sims 4 at some point. I don't know if any of them really will, but I'm hoping. But with that said, next Sunday's video of the week will be my top 10 favorite WWE finishers of 2019. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.